Hey guys, and welcome back to the CTFC Perspective. In today's video, it is going to be every League 2 club's worst performance this season. I just want to make this quick intro to say thank you guys so much for all the support you're showing on the videos lately. I'm surprised you're still here because frankly, I don't think my content is the best, so just the way that you stay and watch all these videos, even though football has been postponed and, indefinitely cancelled, so I just want to say thank you for that. Can you please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, because we're getting so close now. I think we're 11 subscribers away from 200, which is my goal. I'll be very happy with that. I've just loved the support lately, and I really hope you enjoy this video, so let's get into it.
Okay, so for this video, rather than doing it in alphabetical order, we're going to do it in what I rank to be the best worst performance to the worst performance, you get what I mean? So in 24th place, we have Forest Green Rovers. So they drew 0-0 with Stevenage. They only had 2 shots on target, and in the 86th minute, they had a red card. So playing the team at the bottom of the table isn't very good. They managed to have 60% possession in that game, but only to have 2 shots on target compared to the opposition's 6. And the opposition almost had double their shots. It's a terrible performance of Forest Green, considering they were once at the top of the table this season. But to get a slightly more in-depth analysis, for every game I'm going to have one clip of, even though it was their worst performance, their only real chance. So Forest Green's only real chance is when they snatched off the opposition. So many chances on the break. What does he do? He goes alone and he spams it. In 23rd place, we have Forest Green's rivals, Cheltenham Town. Sadly, Cheltenham Town's loss came against Forest Green in the derby. They were ahead on possession with a whopping 64% possession, but could not do anything with it. They totaled 6 shots, with the opponents getting 14, with only 3 on target compared to the opponents' 7. They beat them on corners, and sadly, the only other thing they beat them on is fouls. So it's a very pathetic and saddening loss to Cheltenham, considering they have been ahead in the derby for a very long time. The only other highlight apart from the goal would have been this, where it was fist across the goal and somehow we didn't get on the end of it. In 22nd, we have another derby day, and it's a derby day which Scunthorpe United fans will most likely want to forget. They lost 2-0 to Grimsby Town, where they took 9 shots compared to their opponent's 14, and somehow their conversion rate was that pathetic. They had 0 shots on target. Even though Grimsby only had 3 shots on target, they still scored 2 goals. And to show how angry the Scunthorpe players were, in the 81st minute, Levi Sutton got red and got sent off. They actually managed to get 52% possession, but once again could not do anything with the ball. Their only real chance was this, where it was whipped into the box, headed on. Great block from the defender, but still didn't go in. 21st position is Crewe Alexandra. I think Crewe Alexandra fans will be quite aggravated at me for putting them here, because even though they lost 3-0, they did beat Plymouth on every stat and only conceded the 3rd goal in the 92nd minute. But hey ho, no matter if you're beating your team on stats, even if your keeper's having a good day, if you're having 63% possession and you're still not even scoring a goal or making chances, you had 11 corners, you've got to at least get better, at least draw 1 back in that game. And their only real noticeable chance was this, whipped into the box. How has he not slotted that into the corner? I do not know. Opposite to the 21st place, 20th place, well, there's no arguments here from the Macclesfield Town fans. This was complete domination from Cheltenham. Cheltenham had 14 shots to Macclesfield's 4, with 4 on target compared to Macclesfield's 1, meaning the keeper only made 1 save and conceded 3 goals. Macclesfield Town only had 38% possession. They were giving away fouls, 12 fouls, showing they were getting aggravated. This next sequence of play really sums up their entire game, making the most of the little amount of the ball that they get, slides it off to the edge. What's he going to do? Goes alone. In 19th place, we have Colchester United. I don't think there can be any complaints here once again. The home side came up 3-0 winners, with Colchester only having 6 shots compared to Port Vale's 13. And Port Vale only had to have 5 shots on target to score 3 goals compared to Colchester's minuscule 1. Colchester did manage to have 56% possession, however, but once again could not do anything with it. Their best chance of the game was this, holding up on the edge of the box, spins his man, edge of the box. What's he going to do? He whips it in. Got to finish it, lad. Oh. In 18th place, another one of the many 3-0 losses is Swindon Town. Swindon Town, this is very embarrassing for them. They've had an absolute amazing season, but they lost 3-0 to Colchester United. Colchester only managed to have 8 shots to their 9, and even though Swindon had more shots, they only had 1 on target compared to Colchester's 5. Somehow, Swindon still lost this game, even though they had 66% possession, showing once again they can't do anything with the ball. What is it with these losses when they can't do anything with their possession? This clip here, however, does show their passion as they get the ball inside their box. They're going to lose it, but no, he slides through it. Come on, can this be a wonder goal? No. In 17th place, we have Walsall. This has got to be the dirtiest game yet. The game consisted of 34 fouls, showing that both teams really wanted to win this game. Walsall only had 11 shots compared to Plymouth's 13. Plymouth had 5 shots on target, again, similarly to other games, and they came out 3-0 winners. And in the 85th minute, they did get a red card. So late on, Walsall did have a chance to get a goal, but only ended the game with 3 shots on target, which is quite disappointing. Walsall's highlight was a lovely solo run, going around all the defenders on the edge of the box. Can he go it all alone? Straight at the keeper. 16th is Mansfield Town. I'm sorry to say Mansfield Town, but this has to be one of my favourite games I've been to as a Cheltenham supporter myself. Cheltenham came away 3-0 winners as the away side. Mansfield ended the game with 8 shots, with 0 of them on target compared to Cheltenham's 13 shots, 8 on target. Complete domination from the Robins, and as you see from this clip from my vlog, that Mansfield did actually score, but it was offside. 15th is Carlisle, and funnily enough, this result actually did happen twice, so I had 2 to choose from here, but I decided to choose the second time round as it was their worst performance. They ended the game 3-0 losers to Colchester with 44% possession, 10 shots, but however 3 shots on target compared to Colchester's 19 with 10. So I hate to use this word again, but pure domination. But Carlisle with possibly the best build-up play of the entire video so far. Great 1-2s. What's the striker going to do? Side note. 14th place is Bradford City. Bradford City lost 3-0 to Mansfield Town, which is a game completely controlled by the home side. Bradford, the away team, only had 5 shots with 0 of them on target, so terrible accuracy from their attackers. They did manage to get 57% possession, however, but it didn't really matter considering Mansfield Town had 14 shots with 7 on target, getting 3 goals from that. Even though they did come out 3-0 losers, you have to say their man of the match was their goalkeeper, because if it wasn't for him, it could have easily been more with this wonder save. 13th place is Leyton Orient, and I feel like I'm starting to sound like a broken record here because once again, the losing side had more possession with 60%. The home side, who came out 3-0 winners, had 12 shots with 7 on target, with Leyton Orient's 9 shots, 3 on target. So Macclesfield Town, even though they had more shots on target, you could probably say they were lucky to get a 3-0 victory, but still, Leyton Orient shouldn't be losing to a team so far down the table this badly. In Orient, we're inches away from getting 1 goal back, however, if it wasn't for an absolutely amazing reaction save from the goalkeeper. In 12th position and finally crawling away from the 3-0 results, ironically, is Crawley Town. Swindon Town came away 4-0 away winners. They had 20 shots with 6 on target with 65% possession. The home side had 7 shots with 1 on target, and obviously vice versa, being 35% possession. So really a day which Crawley Town would most likely want to forget. Crawley did try an attempt from deep, however. As you can see here, it was good effort, but it just stoned the keeper's gloves onto the post. In 11th place is Grimsby Town. I've not put it in 12th ahead of the Swindon game because obviously Swindon are having such a good season. But Grimsby lost 4-0 to Leyton Orient, only having 3 less shots and 5 less shots on target with them, and actually controlling the game at 56% possession. Obviously they had more passes, they created less fouls, and vice versa. The only thing they really beat them on was corners and offsides. So could possibly have done more of the ball, but you shouldn't be conceding 4 goals from 7 shots. Terrible day for the goalkeeper. Grimsby did have a chance, however. They have it on the edge of the area. Back heel pass through. What's he going to do? Can he lay it off? No, he goes alone, and once again the keeper saves it. In 10th place, slowly getting closer to that top spot, we have Northampton Town. And I think I'm going to need a minute to talk about this one because the stats are insane. Crawley, the home side, came away 4-0 winners, and they had 24 shots with 8 on target. So still, even though the keeper's got 50% save ratio, possibly should be doing better. And the away side had 4 shots with 0 on target. How do you have 53% possession, have 4 shots on 0 on target? They had 3 ironically, passes. They picked up 2 yellow cards. They only had 9 fouls to the home side's 13. So I don't really understand how they got battered that badly. They didn't actually have a highlight in this game, sadly enough. But that block from the defender really shows it all, that even though they're losing 4-0, he still had the guts to get away the shot. 9th is Salford City, a club well, this was a game with clubs which a lot of people do not like. Salford lost 4-0 to Forest Green. Salford actually did have more shots, the same shots on target, slightly less possession with 46%, but still come away 4-0 losers. So I do not understand how you concede 5 shots on target and concede 4 goals. So I don't know what the keeper's doing on this, but I don't think any of them had a good day, really. Even though Salford did have 5 shots on target, I personally believe their only highlight of the game was this, where the defender headed it to the goalkeeper and then smashed it home, but it was given as a disallowed goal due to a push in the box. Another embarrassing result here in 8th place is Plymouth Argyle. They lost 4-0 to Exeter City. The away side had 6 shots compared to Exeter's 16. And Exeter's, even though they had 16 shots, only 4 of them were on target. Meaning they had 4 shots on goal and they scored 4 goals. The possession was pretty much even at 50-50, and Plymouth managed to get half of their shots on target. One of them being this here, where it's a beautiful pass into the box. What's striking going to do? Shoot straight into the keeper's hands. 7th place is quite an unlucky result for Cambridge. They lost 4-0 to Stevenage, the bottom side of the table. It's quite unlucky because they conceded 2 goals, one in the 87th and one in the 94th. So a game could have easily ended 2-0, but they bottled it at the very end. Cambridge had 12 shots compared to Stevenage's 15, so it was rather close. And Stevenage only had 6 shots on target, meaning they got 4 shots from 6 on target. And Cambridge did control possession. So, like I said, rather unlucky result. Cambridge's best chance was this, fizzed into the box. What a shot and what a better save. Oh my god. Sadly, Exeter fans, for you, you are in 6th. You lost 4-0 to Cambridge United, and the home side scored once in the 87th minute, so it could have easily ended 3-0. But to be fair, you did deserve to lose the game. Cambridge had 6 more shots than you, 18 compared to 12, and they had 10 more on target than you, 12 compared to 2. The away side did manage to pick up 56% possession, however, and had a better pass accuracy, but that doesn't really lead to anything. Goals win you games at the end of the day. However, it is beyond me how Exeter didn't score, because this is going to be the best cross I've seen in a while. I'd be so angry if no one got on the end of that. We have officially reached the top 5, and to start off, we have a 7-goal thriller. Port Vale came away 5-2 losers to Grimsby Town. Grimsby Town had 13 shots compared to Port Vale's 7. The home side had 1 more shot on target, 5 compared to 4. It was completely split in the middle for possession, 50-50, and one of Port Vale's goals was an own goal, so quite unlucky, possibly could have ended 5-1. As their other goal was an own goal, you have to throw their actual goal in there as a highlight, don't you? Beautiful touch in the box, spin. No, what's the keeper doing there, to be fair? It's starting to get juicy now. In 4th position, we have a 6-goal thriller. It is Crewe Alexandra at 5, Stevenage 1. The game had a total of 40 shots, 21 for Crewe and 19 for Stevenage. I do not know what the strikers at Stevenage were playing out with 19 shots and 2 on target. Crewe, however, had 8 shots on target and 5 goals. So, once again, I don't know what's happened with their goalie, their strikers, their midfielders. They got 1 goal, however, in the 84th minute, dragging one back from a corner. They had 43% possession compared to the winning side's 57, and this was their goal. Like I said, it came from a corner routine, taken short, pass back, takes a touch, whips it in, header, they grab the ball, they just want at least some respectability from this game. In third place and just about getting the bronze medal is Oldham Athletic. It was a 6-goal thriller, Exeter coming away 5-1 winners, and there was a red card in there as well. So everything happened in this game. The game consisted of 25 shots. Exeter had 9 shots on target and 5 goals. So I know if you can see 5 goals in general, the keeper's having a bad day, but still you got to be making more saves than that. They had more possession with 55%. Oldham had 11 shots with 4 on target, managed to get 1 goal. So 4 shots on target, 1 goal, that's not that bad. And in the 42nd minute, the same guy who got the goal, David Wheater, I'm sorry if I messed that name up, he got sent off. So it was just going down the hill from there for Oldham. Symbolic to their appearance, their goal was rather scrappy too, bounced around the box everywhere and headed into the bottom corner. Second place and getting the silver medal for this list is Morecambe. Morecambe lost 5-0 away to Crewe Alexandra, and they picked up a red card. So once again, a lot happening in these games. Morecambe, however, did actually have 10 shots, only getting 1 of those on target. So very questionable from the strikers. They had 29% possession, really showing how battered they got. They went down to 10 men in the 34th minute. They only did concede their 5th goal, however, in the 91st minute. So probably should have ended 4-0, but lucky and high octane from Crewe to be still attacking them that late in the game. Crewe had 33 shots, 9 of them on target, 5 goals. So yeah, it's quite hard to use another word here, but pure domination from Crewe. If I'm being honest with you, it's quite hard to get Morecambe highlight from this game, but here they're passing around like prime Barcelona. He tries to pace it top corner, but he puts it just wide. And first place in this list, getting the gold medal, is Newport County. Well done to Newport for getting the worst result and performance from this season. They were 5-0 away losers to Oldham Athletic. They had 8 shots compared to Oldham's 18. Only 1 of their shots are on target, however, compared to Oldham's 8. 5 goals from 8 shots on target is very good. The possession was even, a 50-50 split. And the reason why the gold medal wasn't given to the Crewe Morecambe game is because I think Morecambe have had such a bad season compared to Crewe. It was more obvious that the result was going to happen. Now, the highlight for this game, he goes for the wonder volley just over the goal. And that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you can stay safe in these tough times and stay home. I'm going to try and bring out as much content as I can for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.